see it. I don't know why I'm whispering. Anywho, you see how this is a Royal. I'm not selling it. It's not mine. It's Royal, R-O-Y-O is the artist. Look at those eyes. Don't they look gold to you? They look gold to me. Even in the color version, I was not about to print this in color, y'all know that. I think they're gold. Anyway, for some reason, in the color version of this, kinda, I gotta click on the picture again, my little starlight. It does, it kind of reminds me of his eyes, because I can't really tell if your eyes are blue or green in this picture. But if I block everything except your little eyes bugging out at me, okay, they're not bugging out, but you know what I mean. Kind of reminds me of my character, Izidrius. Anywho, I digress. So, okay, so I am getting the picture clearer and clearer in my head about my darling Izidrius and his persona. I don't know why. This time it's coming in bits and pieces. Probably because it has nothing to do with me. No, that's not always the case. A lot of times in my first book, a lot of those stories didn't have anything to do with me, and I could just write it. I go home Friday night, I stock up on my cheese crackers, Lorna Doones, and apple juice, and I start Friday and I end Sunday night about 8 o'clock. One whole story, first draft. So this one, I have a really good feeling it's going to be I think it's going to be God writing it, or the angels or something, not me, is what I'm trying to say, because it's taking a long time to get it out. Excuse me. My ribs still hurt from coughing for the past 2 days, healing from the past 2 days. So yeah, I got the characters down, the dossier, brief description of the characters, where they came from, how they came, all that good stuff. And I figured it out. He's gonna be from this planet, whatever. Think of a good planet. Think of a really stupid name of last time you had an orgasm and you said, blah. What was that word? I want to know what that word was, because I want to make it, of course, something that doesn't exist. And then too, on top of that, hello? I don't have a Paul Guzman. You've reached a business, sir. Thank you. And she doesn't know that she's from that planet. Her heritage is from that planet because her parents never told her where her grandparents came from, you see? So, whatever that planet is, and that's why he's coming to look for her, because they were to be matched together, you know, this lifetime and morning, and marry and, you know, save the kingdom, planet, whatever you call a nation of a lot of people, and you're the king and queen. I can't think now of that word. So he came back to Earth to find her and take her back to whatever the name of the planet is, and then they can be king and queen or whatever. But first he has to get her to understand her position. And then, of course, she has the trials and tribulations of believing him. But, of course, all the while, she's madly in love with this terribly erotic man who is nothing like she's ever seen or felt or whatever before. Oh, a bit of me is in it. She is, of course, a late bloomer. So she's like never been in love before or anything like that. So in that aspect, yeah, that teeny bit right there is me. And very naive. Oh my God, I'm still so naive about so many things in life. Anyway, that's 10 topics for another day. So, what the hell did I call her? No, not Sinead. Osafa? No. That's a cool name too. I gotta write that down. Nazaya? No. Anyway, she's got this real cool Earth name, planet name. But here on Earth they call her something else. That's gonna be a bit of a surprise. And he reminds her of her true name and tells her, you know, what it means and all that other good stuff. Book of Names. Cephalia. Acephaly. And he'll tell her what her name means and their hierarchy and why his eyes turn gold when he's amorous or angered, maybe. And if you're not of hierarchy, then your eyes don't turn gold or whatever. So that's why. Then she'll figure out that's why her eyes do that. And people tell her, but she never believed them because she was like never standing in front of a mirror while she was upset or whatever to see her own eyes, you know, have that golden glitter in it as people have told her about. So the story's coming together. And now, with the help of my dear sweet Starlight, it shall be made manifest. Yes. This is exciting. This is exciting. Okay, so I'm really excited about updating my website. Yay! Go Tasha, go Tasha. I updated my website just about every weekend now. I learned something new and I put it on there. So I added my MP3 to theangels.us. Us Angels, get it? Us Angels, get it? On the Life Coach page, you will find my first MP3 that doesn't sound anything at all like even my slightly deep voice right now. But that's okay. The message is there, and that's the important thing. I've added my PayPal buttons. Yeah, it took me really a whole minute to figure that out. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I checked this morning. I got one new client. I'm glad I have a great voice. You know that? For some reason, people just enjoy my voice, and thank you for that. Because now they're willing to pay to hear it every day. So, anywho, I'll be back with more of Izidrius and Acephaly. Doesn't she look like an Acephaly? She looks like an Acephaly to me, and he looks like an Izidrius, doesn't he? Doesn't he look like an Izidrius to you? I know. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you.